happiness and prosperity in this show because we're featuring pieces using our crane texture. I love this bracelet. First of all, this whole elongated brick or baguette look is one of my favorites. I think it is an easy bracelet to wear. I love mixing it in with some of the chain bracelets that you might have. It's great to put next to our cuff bracelet that's coming up. It stays nice and flat against your wrist, but there's so much going on here. So on this particular bracelet, which by the way, we have, I think in all 5 sizes available, right, Carrie? Yeah. So all 5 sizes available here, and we'll go through that size chart so I can explain that to you. 18.4 to 22.7 grams of silver in a bracelet. When I first started to learn about jewelry, when I started here as a host many, many moons ago, the standard was if there was a gram of metal per inch in a bracelet, it was a heavyweight. So that means unlike the 7¼ inch bracelet here, if there was, 7.5 grams of silver, wow, like you had a heavyweight. Not true here. On this particular bracelet, you have almost 20 grams of sterling silver in that 7¼ inch average size. So these links are solid. What we've done here is we've taken, and I'm wearing one of these so you can kind of see it all mixed in. We've completely filled the bracelet with alternating links. So you have that elongated rectangle finished on both sides with the crane texture. And then as a little station in between, almost like a cushion cut gemstone, we did a hammered texture on our little puffed square. Is that better? You can see that there? Or do you want me to move it this way? That better? Maybe? Okay, yeah, okay. So here you see it's like cushion cut. See how it's domed and it has that hammered texture, but look what we did. We could have just left it this pillow of hammered silver. But that's not good enough for us at J. We made sure we finished it all the way around. I'm going to turn this slightly with our basket weave texture all the way around that square. And yes, it's finished on both sides. So whether it's that puffy pillow of hammered reflective silver or it's this beautiful crane texture, look how we've used the basket weave on the side, and it's just link after link after link of this great texture, easy to wear piece. Here's the size chart, and this is pretty special for Jay because I don't know a lot of jewelry stores or even jewelry brands here at QVC that give you an option for 5 sizes. When I first launched this brand, we had small, average, and large, but some of you would say, I wish it was a little smaller. I have a petite wrist, or I just need a little bit more room. I wish it was a little bit bigger. So that's why we have 5 sizes. The extra small is a 6¼ inch fit, small is 6 3/4, average is 7 1/4, large is 8, extra large 8 1/4. This is a $300 bracelet that is clearance priced, no reorder, get it or miss out, $189.99. And it's on 5 payments of Easy Pay to make it even more affordable for you. It layers great. And even if you don't have any other pieces from Jay, for whatever reason you're tuned in this afternoon, so glad you're here. Maybe you loved it. Maybe you don't own any of our jewelry yet, but there's something about this. You love the story, the symbolism, the style. You're going for it. It doesn't matter if you don't have any other J pieces, because if you do have a pretty bead bracelet, if you do have a pretty maybe it's a sterling silver margarita chain, maybe you have a pretty woven bracelet from our beautiful artisan crafted pieces from Bali that you can shop for here at QVC. Maybe you have a piece from Carolyn Pollock. Whatever it might be, it could be a great turquoise piece. This design is going to set it off. And do you see what I mean about how nice it is that it's flat? So there's nothing too big, bulky that gets in the way. If you want to have fun, I'm going to take this one bracelet off for just a second. If you want to have fun with just chain bracelets, take a look at this. So here's the beaded bracelet we had earlier. Here's the piece we're talking about now. This is on sale today, everybody. Go find it on QVC.com. This is the 5.3 iconic box chain bracelet. This debuted 8 years ago, and this is the exact same piece I bought 8 years ago. It's not a new sample. I've worn it so many days of my life. I will wear it for months at a time without taking it off. I shower in it, swim in it, go to the beach. I love this bracelet. It's amazing. And then here, just because I can, here's the diamond bracelet that matches back to the diamond necklace that I have on if you wanted to really go for it. But I show you that because I think it's important to see, while this could be a standalone bracelet, absolutely, really pretty, weighty, feels like good jewelry, the fun starts when you start to add these different pieces together. And now that's a wrist, right? And they look great, they're different, they work together. This is sort of like your life stripes, as my friend Joan Rivers used to call like layers of bracelet. This is always how I've worn jewelry. I've rarely been somebody who only wears one bracelet at a time. I kind of like 3 or 5. I don't think I've ever gone to 7, but I could. Why not? But I do. There's just something, I like the way they feel on my wrist. I like the movement of them. And not just any pieces. This all started for me with the John Hardy and then the J brand. That's what I love. And what you'll find when you try J jewelry, if you haven't tried a piece yet, the biggest difference you'll notice is the weight. I know. I've been disappointed too. I would see a great piece of jewelry. Oh my gosh, look at that. I bet it's awesome. They take it out of the case, or you order it, sight unseen. You get it at home. Oh my gosh, the thrill, the anticipation. You're opening up that box. And then what happens? You take it out. Like there's nothing to it. You paid for something that you thought was going to be so extraordinary, and it's so nothing. That is not the J experience. And that's why I'm so passionate about this brand, because it's what I wear, it's what I buy for myself, it's what I've shopped for over a decade. The pieces just don't disappoint. Can I also just show you one more thing, because I know we're starting to wrap up on time. I want to talk real quickly about our clasp. This is a swivel clasp. Do you see this? It moves around. That makes it so nice when you have to put your bracelet on so that you're not always, fiddling with it and trying to get it just right. It can move and turn. And that also allows this bracelet, when it's on your wrist, as the bracelet twists, the clasp, that's a hard one to say, the clasp turns too, so that you don't have to worry about this getting all tangled up on your wrist. It's a beautiful piece. It is solid. Again, you have up to 22.7 grams of sterling silver on this particular bracelet. Match this back. If you did, want to do some fun shopping, don't forget that crane ring that's also on sale, like that could be a pretty nice look for you too. Or, wait, stay there, don't go, sorry. Look at the hammered. So if you really wanted to bring out the reflective nature, you could do that too. All right, that's how we go. I love the mixing and matching. There's the information if you want either the pendant or the ring in any of these textures. The crane, the Kalahari, the floral, or the hammered, on sale for $109.99. And then again, this great $300 bracelet that you're able to get for $189.99.